Hello, everyone. We're back. I had my vacation. It was really fun. I had a great time. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at I am Kelicious. IAMKELICIOUS. There we go. So I don't have all of the pictures I took, but I have a lot of pictures that I took. You can only post 10 in a thread. So, yeah, they're in there. My Instagram is public. If you want, you follow me. I usually follow back unless you have no posts, then I'm going to be suspicious. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I feel like there's just so much going on. Recession, inflation, monkeypox, still COVID. About to be almost 3 years because, like, the year's almost over. That's another thing. The year's almost over. We've got 2 weeks left of August. Well, 3 weeks actually. I'm looking at the wrong week. 3 weeks left in August. It's just craziness. But anyway, enough about that. I'm here to talk about two things. So mainly this book, it's called Gothic and Lolita. It's by, I'm going to say the name wrong, Phaidon. I know they do a lot of photography books. This was released in 2007. So I read it when I was in high school. Well, when I see red, it's mostly photography. And that's the back. If you cannot tell by the title, they talk about Gothic and Lolita fashion. I'm going to turn my brightness down just a little bit. So you can, my ring light's still kind of in it. So it doesn't matter. Boop. I'm brighten it back up. But yeah, I wanted to show you some, of my favorite photos. And I have been wanting to write like poems based on like some of the scenes, or like a story based on some of these pictures. So I read the story like a few weeks ago when I reviewed the Ginger Snaps trilogy, that I want to do a Gothic sister story. So I've written another part of the story today. So I'm going to show you what inspired that story today. So I wanted to do, I saw some people like matching, and I thought that was just so cute. Like, so I have dog eared these pages, but I've also put my little, I think his name was Jay or Nick, inside. So what they have is they have the people's picture, and then they have their name, their age on the side, and then some interesting facts about them. So of course you can see these two are matching. There's different colors and slightly different bags, but yeah. So I'm gonna read. If I butcher these names, I'm sorry. Okay. So one is Agiha. She's 24. Her blouse is from Jane Maple. First of all, they put the weirdest text. They put red and green text on top of the pictures. I feel like they could just use white, but here we are. Her dress is from Jane Marple. Is it Maple or Marple? Because so then they must have a typo. This book is a little old though, so here we are. The hat, they handmade the hat. She handmade the hat, and the shoes are Vivienne Westwood. Isn't Vivienne Westwood expensive? They got money. And their point of fashion is matching Ayoko. So this is Ayoko. And then her current obsession is Korean pickles. I thought that was kind of cute. Like they have the little facts. This is Ayoko. Aoko. She's 23. And her blouse and her dress are from the same place, except they didn't do a typo this time. Jane Marple. Once again, the hat is handmade. Vivienne Westwood shoes. They got money. And matching Ajiha, which is her friend in the corner. My computer just wants to not. What's it not participate? I let you sleep for 1 second and you want to act weird. But anyway, matching a jihad is her point of fashion, and her current obsession is looking pretty. So that was one of the inspirations for today's story, because the characters, they do match. So I thought that'd be cute to like highlight the matching, because I have so many that I liked in this book. So I wasn't really sure what point of reference to start from. Okay, I just talked about that one. Okay, let me talk about a different one. Okay, and then this I thought was cute, because they're not really matching, but like, you know, they kind of play off of each other. The only thing is that one of them says they're obsessed with their best friend, the other one's like, and then the other one's like, I'm obsessed with handbags, like, you know. But one, okay, Purin 17, she does say Lolita twins for life is her point of fashion, so they are trying to be twins. And then Yutasuki 16, the other one 17, says that her point of fashion is Lolita fashion truth, and that her best friend Purin is her obsession, which I feel like that's cute. They both have dresses from Emily Temple Cute. So I'm going to tell you the inspiration for the story in a second. But this one, so these two, so both of these pages actually are going to be something I liked or obsessed with. I don't know if obsessed with was the right word. These are other points of reference, but this one is really the one that inspired my story. So yeah, there's also best friends again. And you can see they have a little red and pink playing off of each other. But this is the one that inspired my story. And they both, are these the same? Okay, they got from different places. But then these two best friends, which is interesting. One is 16, one is 13. Which I feel like, aren't you in two different schools? But I don't know about in Japan. But they both have their dresses from Bodyline on this page. The black dresses. And one is inspired by, point of fashion for Saki 16 is Black Lolita. And for Ayaha 13, it's Punk Lolita. And then her obsession is reading right now. And then Saki's obsession is shopping. So I kind of thought of, like, when I described the dress, more like this one, but like a combination of both of those. Because I kind of wanted to like have the lace like this, basically like this one, but bring the bows over here. Basically, is what I wanted to be inspired by my story today. And I just love this book. I just feel like, I guess this was like the beginning of the Lolita like fashion trend, and I feel like it's just so much fun. Like, there's so many things I like about it, and they show some of the people's rooms. And then these two, they're in a group together on this page, and look, they're kind of like, they're matching, you know, with the dresses, just different colors. And I feel like that's so cute, because yeah, they said that they're in a band. That's what their current obsession is. They have a dancing duo called Cho Chio. I hope I said that right. But yeah, I thought that was really cute that their obsession is like this dance duo that they're both in. And one of them's 42 and one of them's 21. So it's like, you know, you can have friends of any age. And then let me show you some more. So this is on the cover, but they have a different pose. So, you know, with the little dog. They got their clothes from Angelic Pretty, the same. And the point of fashion, one of them says matching, and the other one says more cute lady in the future. But, you know, clearly they were trying to match. So I feel like that's so cute. And then this one is just so interesting to me. Like, they're in their little costumes. I wonder what they were going to go do. But their current obsession is each other, which I feel like is just so adorable. So one is named Kingo 22, and their obsession is Hannah, this is Hannah, and then this is Kingo, and then Hannah's obsession is Kingo. So I just find that really funny. Okay, so they're goth Hannah Kingo performers, because that's what their point of fashion is. I'm assuming that's what they were doing. Oh, I forgot about these two. They kind of look like white women. I'm not saying white women couldn't be in Japan, but yeah, mostly people are Asian in here. But that's also a nice twin picture, kind of twinning it up. Yeah, they are twinning. Besides the hair, and they handmade their dresses. That's neat. Okay, so the last point of inspiration. I'm trying to make this an even number, but I might point out some other ones. I just saw another. Oh, this one's cute too. Okay, and then this one is also so cute. Their point of fashion is each other. So that's kind of the vibe I was going for, because they're not twins, but they want to be matching. And then this one is so cute because they said their point of fashion, their current obsessions were each other. I just feel like that is just so adorable. Yeah, and the point of fashion is just matching each other, and then the current obsession is each other. I just feel like that is just so cute. But yeah, I really love this book. I think that this is just so fun because you get little facts about them. So there's not a lot of reading. There's just mostly pictures. You just have those little blurps about them. And that's my favorite kind of photography book, because I want to see pictures. Do I need to really be in depth about the history or anything? I guess it would be nice. But sometimes, you just want to look at some pictures. So if you just want to look at some cool pictures, I would highly recommend this book. With minimal reading. But yeah, so I wrote a story specifically about now I gotta find it again. It wasn't the middle of the book though, so I should just go to the middle. Which this one, the spine kind of doesn't really. Oh yeah, that looks like the middle too. All right, let's see if I can find it again. Okay, so this is what I wanted to base the look of the dresses off of. Kind of a combination of these two, but mostly this one. Just put the bows here and switch the color. One will be black, and the other one will be a different color. But you'll see when I read the story. So the story is called Mismatched. And this is the same sisters I wrote about in Class Note. My younger sister Bobby and I were so in sync all the time, and were constantly mistaken for twins. I put all the time twice, but I'm just going to cut it out to like it all the time. I loved it though, because since we were both gothic, we could trade accessories and even help the other one change their hair up, since we'd be wearing the same outfits or same outfits, just different colors. Mostly we wore black, but we'll mix it up with earth tones from time to time. Lately, however, I could feel a shift in my younger sister's style. It made me nervous we wouldn't be as close, but I realized that change doesn't always mean distance. Bobby bounced into our room like she was on a cloud. I got us the cutest matching dresses, BB. However, I think one of the colors may shock you, but I love it for me. I stopped doing my makeup in my vanity to see the dresses she had in the black dress bags. I motioned for her to open them. You have no opening commentary, BB? Bobby raised her eyebrows. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Just rip off the band-aid, please. Okay, if you insist, I'll show you your dress first. She pulled on the zipper of the bag to reveal a black lace dress with white trim all over, with 2 white bows in the front. Well, it looks like I was really in for 2 surprises. That's a very Lolita style, sis. I rubbed the back of my neck because I was feeling very hesitant to try a new style. Bobby looked worried. Well, I thought maybe we could venture out style-wise. What do you think? It might take some convincing. Show me your dress then. Let me sit down. I sat down at my vanity table ready for maybe a lighter earth tone colored dress, but not what I actually saw. Bobby opened her dress bag, and it was the same dress, just hot pink. The hottest of pinks I had ever seen in my life. My eyes were wide and I was silent for a few minutes. Oh shit, that's very different than normal. What's going on? I finally asked. Bobby put her dress on her bed and looked down as she fidgeted it with her fingers. You know, I look up to you and I really love you. But sometimes I want to brighten up my wardrobe. We can still be matching, but kind of want to change up things. Okay, that's fine because we aren't attached at the hip. It just seems like you've been thinking about this. I won't lie, it does confuse me, but if this makes you happy, well, shit, then do it. I said, scratching my temple. I didn't understand what seemed like a sudden change to me, but I realized my baby sister must have been wanting to change for a while. Bobby jumped on me and hugged me tightly. Thanks, she said, muffled into my shirt. I've been wanting to try something new, but I was afraid you would be upset. I realized I wanted my little sister to be just like me, but she had to become herself eventually. No, Bobby Boo. I want whatever makes you happy, I rubbed her back. We stayed embraced for what seemed like an hour, till my sister let me go so we can get ready to go to the mall. I was still in a bit of a shock, but my sister wasn't done blowing my mind quite yet. So, there might be some changes going on. But yeah, I definitely want to put this into a bigger story, have their own universe, have the mom also be like Gothic and stuff too. I feel like that'd be a really cool story, especially for like Black Gothic people, because I feel like, when I was younger, like being Black and alternative was like seen as the white thing, even though we started probably every music genre, so in every style trend, almost. I'm not gonna say we started Gothic or Lolita, but not without any evidence anyway. But I mean, does it make you less Black to be alternative? You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm trying to make. And I feel like we need more Black alternative representation, because there are Black alternative people out there. I don't know if I know a lot. I know some Black alternative people, and I love their style, and I love that they're able to express themselves and not feel like society's like, trying to make them a stereotype. You know what I mean? Because it's like Black people are not a monolith, but we also can like the same things too. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's not necessarily bad to like not be super different, but I also feel like it's okay if you're quote unquote a basic bitch. You know what I mean? If you're just a regular Black girl, you're not a fancy Black girl, that's fine. I think that Black people should just be allowed to be whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point I want to make. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that and me talking about the book. I know there's like not really much to talk about unless I show you like more photos, but I really love that book. It's been one of my favorite books since I probably got it, or I probably read it in 2007. I don't know when I bought it, but yeah, I had it ever since. I love it. It's a great book. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my story, and I hope you check out the book if you want. So yeah, this week, because I was on vacation, this is kind of impromptu, but I still wanted to do something that I've been wanting to do. So there's that. So I did that. But yeah, I'll see you all next week. I might have something music related, but I also want to review a book. So we'll see how it goes, whatever way I decide to go. But yeah, see y'all next week.